Over 120 species of dolphins living in oceans around the world. And one of the things that sets them apart from other marine life is their intelligence. Dolphins have been observed solving problems, recognizing themselves in the mirror, and even mourning their dead. But what makes them so smart? In this video, we'll be looking at some of the reasons why dolphins are some of the smartest animals on planet Earth. Their brains are big. The most obvious reason for why dolphins are so intelligent is that they simply have really big brains. Compared to other marine mammals, dolphins have particularly large brain-to-body ratio. In fact, only humans have a larger brain-to-body ratio than dolphins. This means that dolphins have more brain power than most other animals, which allows them to be problem solvers and quick learners. Dolphins can use tools. Another thing that sets dolphins apart is their ability to use tools. Dolphins have been observed using sponges to help them find food. They'll put a sponge over their nose and then dive underwater to search for fish. This allows them to suck up the water without getting any sand or other debris in their noses. Using tools is a sign of intelligence because it shows that the dolphin is able to understand that an object can be used for a specific purpose. This is not something that most animals are capable of doing. They have excellent memories. Dolphins have excellent memories, which also contributes to their intelligence. They are able to remember complex sequences of events and then use that knowledge to solve problems. For example, dolphins can remember the location of a food source and then return to that spot at a later time to find more food. They can also remember the human trainers and their routines at the aquarium, which allows them to perform tricks and behaviors on command. Dolphins have been observed using tools. Echolocation. Dolphins use echolocation to navigate and hunt in the water. Echolocation is a process where the dolphin sends out a sound wave and then listens to the echoes that bounce back. This allows them to build a mental map of their surroundings and also helps them to find prey. To do this, the dolphin produces a series of clicks, whistles, and other sounds that travel through the water. When these sounds hit an object, they are reflected back to the dolphin. By listening to the echoes, the dolphin can determine the size, shape, and location of the object. This is an amazing ability, and it's just another example of how dolphins are some of the smartest animals on the planet. Problem solving. Dolphins are some of the best problem solvers in the animal kingdom. They're able to use logic and reasoning to figure out how to get what they want. For example, dolphins have been observed using mirrors to find food. They'll look into a mirror and see where the food is located, even though they can't actually reach it. Once they figure out that the food is behind the mirror, they'll start to push it around until the food falls out. This is a very complex task that requires a high level of intelligence. Dolphins are also able to use objects to scratch themselves when they are out of reach. They will think about the situation and then come up with a plan to get what they want. This could involve using a stick or a rock to extend their reach, or they may simply wait until a wave crashes and then use the force of the water to help them reach the desired object. Social intelligence. Dolphins are highly social creatures, and this contributes to their intelligence. They live in groups and need to be able to communicate effectively in order to find food, avoid predators, and care for their young. Dolphins are able to recognize themselves in the mirror. Dolphins are one of the few animals that are able to recognize themselves in the mirror. This is a sign of high intelligence because it shows that the dolphin is aware of their own existence as an individual. Only a handful of species are known to pass the mirror test, which includes chimpanzees, orangutans, African grey parrots, and magpies. Some scientists believe that dolphins may be smarter than humans when it comes to certain things like spatial awareness and memory. Dolphins have excellent spatial awareness, and this allows them to navigate the ocean and find their way back to the same spot every day. They also have excellent memories, and this allows them to remember the location of food sources and also helps them to recognize their caretakers. Although they don't have the same general intelligence as humans, they are definitely smarter than us in some areas. Dolphins are amazing creatures, and there is still so much that we don't know about them. As we learn more about these animals, we will continue to be amazed by their intelligence. Their big brains, ability to use tools, excellent memories, and social intelligence all contribute to making them some of the smartest animals on planet Earth.